Hello everyone, it's me again, GW Fan the Softcore Brony, still alive on Let's Play Philly Fantasy 6. It's been, what, like a week now? Wasn't really my intention, but, well, that's just kind of how it worked out. Stuff happened, including a quote-unquote update to my recording software that caused problems. So, anyhow, last time, while I was going through the last dungeon, there is one thing I completely forgot about, besides the fact that Fizzy kills everything in that dungeon, and that is the exclusive relic that I found in the dungeon called Coin Toss, which is exclusively for Rainbow Dash, technically, which changes her slots into Bit Shot, or the Bitch OT attack. Yeah, I know it doesn't quite spell bitch, but it's one letter different, so I couldn't really help but see that. But anyway, this, well, as it says, changes your slots into bit shot. It's not really the greatest thing in the world. I mean, it can be useful. I don't ever use it. Basically, bit shot uses, well, this formula right here that I'm throwing up here on screen that I believe it, well, unless I'm showing differently here, exclusively uses Dash's level to determine damage and what have you. It's typically a little stronger than the Gym Flash or the Triple Diamonds, basically, and basically it's just more reliable in slots, but I don't really tend to find it useful, especially since it costs so much money to use. But in any case, last time we also crashed, and we can't go anywhere as far as flying goes. And we're actually locked out of doing a bunch of stuff for a little while, including going back to get the Espers in the auction house. But at least we actually, well, because of where we are, we actually can get at least one if you missed it. But anyway, for the time being, I want to change my party slightly, basically just to get Flash into it. So I'm going to do that, rearrange my equipment a little bit real quickly, and be right back. Alrighty, I've got my party set up like this, and equipped thusly. Got Twilight with the Wind Cutter, so she can start learning Gust now, since that would be rather beneficial with very few monsters, random encounter monsters in the game resisting wind. Plus, I also have her now learning, well, specifically the Death spell on Masquerade. Berserk also could be very useful. Unfortunately, Masquerade doesn't teach Stop anymore, unlike some of the earlier versions of the game. But yeah, North Star can still teach that if you really want it. It can also be quite useful in certain instances, but anyway. Yeah, we've crashed here on the northern continent where the Crystal Empire is supposed to be, and as long as we're here, we can at least take the Chocobo stable. I'm actually not going to walk for once, even though, if need be, you may want to, depending on if, well, specifically Twilight or Flash is close to getting a level up, which they are not in my case, or, real frankly, if anyone is close to, because once we go through the next area, which is not a dungeon, exactly, but once we get to the next area, our levels, or everyone's levels, are going to be averaged again, and even if you're at or above the level average at the moment, your experience points are going to be reset as if you had just achieved whatever level you currently are at. So, yeah, she's going to be at, like, I don't know, 2,500 or something after the next part, unfortunately, while still being at level 21, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, these two specifically, if you're really, really close to getting a level up, you might want to grind out real quick, but I'm not, so as long as we're on this continent, well, we're locked out of, well, getting Pinky or the gold hairpin if you haven't done so yet, and also the Espers at the Opera House once more, but, or not Opera House, Auction House. But you can still go up north to, I forget what that, is it Trottingham? Well, whatever that town up there is, and pick up Morning Glory, if I remember. That was the one, right? Yeah, Morning Glory, if you haven't done so yet. So that could at least be somewhat useful if you need a good healing Esper. But anyway, we need to get back here to the Empire. or, well, the Crystal Empire. Because, well, the Espers have been here, and the place is kind of on fire. And, well, actually, most of the buildings are empty except for the equipment shops. But there's not anything in the equipment shops that I care about. If need be, this guy's still here. I have courage! You're the one hanging out in a building that's on fire! Jeez! And while we're here, we cannot go back into the Crystal Manufactory. We never can. We're locked out of going there from here on out, so... yeah, everyone's kind of shocked, even though this is kind of what we wanted. But, oh well. Apparently we didn't want to do it quite this way. Yep, guess not. Get out of the way, dude! Well, at least you're not like Bannon, who basically said that it was not his idea. More or less. But anyway, yeah, let's go see what's going on here. And oop, up the stairs, and uh-oh. Wanna fight? Oh. Okay. Screw that! I'm getting ahead of you! Except I can't. Because I can't go anywhere until he comes up here for some ridiculous reason. But anyway, yeah, I can't get ahead of him now. All the soldiers, well, some of them are grumpy. Other ones have other things to say. But we'll be talking to all of them in a moment anyway. I see, the Emperor wants to talk, eh? Peace negotiations? We did totally destroy you, so... well, before talking to him, because we can't do so talking to the side, but, hey! Yes, it is. Peace? Really? So, what do you got behind the... oh. I just wanted to see what... oh. Okay, fine. Anyway, talking to the Emperor here. Really? It only took total annihilation to do that, eh? Sounds legit. Yeah, I just wanted to see her walk through those guys. Because, well, that's what happens when they're standing in front of the door. He has a heart? Oh, really? Yeah, I can kind of see why they'd be angry, considering this is basically the Esper version of the Holocaust and all. But you're still wearing armor. What? You didn't figure that out when you attacked them before? Well, I guess they did kind of fall rather easily, didn't they? Considering what they did now, I don't know how they fell so easily. True, they're probably kind of pissed at you still. You know, all things considered. Thanks for walking through your men. I guess you're still a shadow. My worthy enemies. Sure. Doesn't sound like you're trying to pander at all. What's that, Hope? And I would like to take the moment to remind the viewers once again that if you need to run in this particular mod, hold down the B button, or whatever button you have designated as the B button. Because we have a time limit to talk to all these soldiers. Was it 4 minutes, I think? Yeah, 4 minutes. Which, we can't actually start walking immediately for some ridiculous reason. But anyway, go, go, go. Do not talk to those two. They don't count. Now, basically, we have a hidden timer, or counter, point tally. For every soldier we talk to, we get a single point. There's also a couple of particular soldiers that will give us extra points. More on them later. I don't have to get these right now, but I want to, because why not? And there's this room. Yeah, there's all kinds of soldiers. Blah, blah, blah. I think you up there are the one that wants to fight, because there's a couple guys that want to fight. Uh-oh, I missed one. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, then you'll get guys like this, who I can actually kill immediately with magic from Twilight, who I just realized I didn't change her relics the way I wanted to. I wanted to give her 2 jewel rings, but she can still kill everything all the same. Yay! Now for, well, defeating them, not running away, we get 5 additional points. Get out of the way, dude! To add to our tally, there's a total of 24 of these guys altogether. Get out of the way. I need to get back there to your freaking bathroom, where I'm going to bug this guy who justifiably wants to fight us for, well, you know, bothering him. I suppose. These guys are also susceptible to instant death, which you can get, well, with either the death spell if you've been learning it, or, well, maybe I should have. That actually would be an instance where that would be really useful. Yeah, or with the chainsaw there, but it's not too bad, really, either way. Twilight can easily... Don't get in front of that door! Don't... Thank you. I don't have time to listen to everything you guys have to say. Or, well, pay attention to it. Anyway. Hey, guys. There's still 2 more people that want to fight us. Or, well, ponies. Got this guy who's in here for some reason. Who wants to fight us. Big whoop. I think these are the same as the Cyber Troops from before. Yeah, if you don't use Twilight, then the others can easily handle these guys with just 2 hits. Or killing them outright like that. Thank you, Flash. Oh, wow, I'm cutting it a little close here. Yeah, this is the one timer in the game that you won't necessarily make. Let's see, going down this way, this room, we kind of had to walk a little ways to get to all the soldiers. Hey! I'm going this way first. I'll talk to the other guy in a moment. He is disgusting, isn't he? Sapphire ring, yeah, nothing important. There's nothing important in any of these other chests, unfortunately. Alright, thank you for not getting in my way. Don't go into that door. I'll show you what's in there in a moment. It's just a big time waster. And 22, 23. This guy will fight us. He's a little hard, although he is susceptible to instant death as well. So Flash can kill him instantaneously. He, of course, is weak to lightning or death. Thank you, Flash. That makes things so much easier. I think he has like around 2,000 HP-ish. And that's 24. That's all of them. So if you had walked in here, you can waste, I think like maybe 20-ish seconds walking up to this door where we find Discord, who will waste a whole bunch of time. Yep. I don't know why you're having fun in there, but here we go. Okay, it's not 20 seconds. Is it? Wow, and I still had some time to spare. Anyhow, what are all these points for? Well, there's going to be even more now that we can get. Basically, at the end of all this, our points are going to be tallied hiddenly, I suppose, and we'll get a series of rewards depending on how much we achieve. So now we get the banquets, where we, well, in a moment. Sombra, lobster, and turkey or chicken. You do realize we're all herbivores who can't digest this stuff, right? Dude, this is like the only instance in the entire game where Gilda being the Emperor makes more sense. I mean, I guess we could eat the fruit bowl over there, but what's with the lobsters, dude? Now here, the Emperor is going to ask us a series of questions, and we'll usually get 3 potential answers. These will all give us a certain number of points. There's, of course, a most correct answer and what have you. And for the most part, we want to answer, well, actually, we always want to answer the most correct. And in this case, to our hometowns. If you play the original game, all these questions are still exactly the same, except for one, which is worded a bit differently. Or rather, the answers are. What shall I do with him? Petrify him! It would save us so much trouble, but yeah, we just want to leave him in jail. Actually, I don't think the last question is, or last answer is ever the most correct answer, now that I think about it. Okay. No. Really? The spirit of chaos. Anyway, yes, this was inexcusable! Which is true. Yeah, he's being severely punished by letting him have fun in jail, apparently. And of course, we don't want to say anything that's, well, we basically want to take the neutral answer and everything. So yeah, Princess Miyamori Cadenza, is one of us. Ah, I see. Ah. Yes, when I started doing bad things that she decided that she couldn't take it anymore. Now here he's going to, well, he's gonna let us ask questions. And we want to ask all three of these questions. Remember what order well, not really what order. Remember which one you started with. I'm going to just ask them in exact order. Hey, what about letting Twilight escape and all that? Which sounds weirdly similar to what your plan was with Cadence. You know, when her coming back to the Empire and all that. No. We would like to ask one more question, please. Do not repeat the question, otherwise I think you lose like 10 points or something like that. So, yeah, about Shining Armor. What the heck? Okay. Oh, treated them fairly! Yeah, because, you know, you only threatened them with mind control. They didn't join you willingly, and let Radiant Hope experiment on them like guinea pigs to force magic powers on them, and made them forcefully conquer all the other towns around the Empire, and you let Discord recklessly send them to their deaths in places like Fort Appaloosa. But, hey, otherwise you totally treated them fairly. Oh, good times, good times. But yes, we want to ask one more question. And about the Empire? And others? Dude, that's not an answer. What the hey? Anyway, yeah, now let's talk about Espers. We don't want to ask one more question, otherwise we're going to lose points. Ah, that's true. Yeah, I can see your point. And, well, we only get 2 answers here, but yes, the Espers have gone too far. Should have realized that sooner, but... Huh? I don't know why you need to know that, but it's worth points. So yes, just pick whichever one you ask first, which in my case is, why did you let Twi escape? Uh-huh. I don't know why, but yes, we do want to take a break. And while we're on our break, well, we can talk to Hope if we want. And Sombra won't say anything, because he's just like, well, I don't even know what he's doing right now. But anyway, for some reason, we want to talk to these guys, and we want to fight them. We have a time limit on this, although it's very, very easy to accomplish. And actually, would you guys be weak to poison? You're probably weak to poison, but oh well, whatever. Yeah, these guys, not too difficult, so... Oh, you know what? Why don't I do that? That might help. And, yeah, chainsaws should be sufficient. This isn't even that strong, sadly. It's not very good ever since it became physical. Wow, that sucked. Anyway, you guys are dead, so... Yeah, 2-minute time limit, easy enough. By the way, I believe that's the one fight here that... Why is the timer still going? I believe that's the... I get smelling salts for that. Yeah, I believe that's the one fight in this place that will appear on the belt, if I'm not mistaken. Not that it is anything that, well, I've noted as being particularly good, but... Yeah, that's all. We just need to fight the one guy, and we'll technically fight, well, I guess all 4 of them, even though there's only 3 of them in the battle. So, anyway, to start up... Oop, wrong seat. We just go back to our seat, and yes, we want to begin again, and we got points for beating them for some reason. I think it's like 5 points. Now, if we've done everything correctly, then... Well, here we get the one question that's a little different than in the original. We're supposed to say the war, or ask that the war, is it really over, basically, but there isn't really an answer that particularly adds up to that. The most correct answer here is, in fact, do you have any regrets? Although, if you've done everything correctly up till, well, exactly as I've done up till now, including the 24 soldiers and defeating them and all that, then either one of these 2 answers will be enough to get to the amount of points that will get us the best rewards here, so... Oh, really? Oh, really? We've been there once before, but there was nothing really there. Ah. It's up to me to set things straight. And when I say it's up to me, I mean it's actually up to you. Right. Because, yeah, we know that she's a half-ass burn off. Well, I guess, yeah, he would know that, so... Ah, okay, cool. Since there is a boat there, and say yes the first time, it'll get us like 5 points. If you say no, you don't get anything, and any subsequent yes or no afterwards will not net you anything, so... Shining armor? What, were you just standing in the corner the whole time? There's no other doors in here. And if you brought Luna along, you get a little extra dialogue right there. And if you brought AJ along, you'll get some further dialogue as well. Oh, yeah. It's okay, I just lost almost my whole family, but it's just, yeah, it's not your fault. I blame everyone else you were working for, but... Thanks for not acknowledging your sister. What do I look like? Pony One Kenobi? Apparently. And, of course, Flash must force his way into the party once again, because in the original game, Locke would be so useless at so many points in the game, but has to be in your party. Seriously, he can't do much in all the parts that he's forced into your party. He really can't. It's so stupid, but anyway. I smell a rat, and he smells like shadows. So, yeah, we'll just let the 2 of you go on an expedition to an island by yourselves with the whole army of the enemy. Well, yeah, we just stick around here and snoop around. When I say no stone, include Discord. And now that we've been through all that, our level average, or everyone's levels have been averaged at, which at the moment is 20. And Twilight's experience points have been reset, annoyingly. But, oh well. Anyway, I'll reset, or, well, redo their equipment in a moment. And, yeah, I don't know what Shining Armor was standing in the corner for, but, yeah, he was there. Anyhow, for getting, well, I think, well, almost the maximum number of points, or maximum number, basically, I think it's like 90 is the threshold, and you can get, like, something like 96 fully or something like that. You walk right here, and we'll get a message about the rewards for all the points we acquired. No matter what you do, even if you get 0 points, the troops will withdraw from Ponyville. Not that that's at all useful unless you haven't acquired the ribbon yet, although we can't actually get to Ponyville yet. And now, our troops have withdrawn from Appaloosa. Not that we can get there either, and not that that's at all useful, since I think there's, what, like 2 or 3 treasures we can get there, and they're not even that useful. This right here, though, is very useful. The Imperial base that we went through before, that locked door, is now unsealed. There's a whole bunch of mostly useful treasures in there. And, well, for additional points, we get this little thing from the king. Or, the king. Wait, the king? Did he say king? Oh, well. I guess he is called King Sombra, isn't he? Well, whatever. Yeah, anyway, we got the mostly useless Tintennabar. I mean, it does have one function later on, but... And for getting a perfect score for our impeccable behavior, we also get the Charm Bangle, which reduces the random encounter rate. The only relic in this particular mod that affects the encounter rate. And walking through Celestia because you can. Well, I'm going to rearrange my equipment slightly, and we'll continue on with our quest next time on Let's Play Philly Fantasy VI. Arrivederci!